How's it going, guys? I've got some Black Ops 3 zombies and we're playing them in. I've got my buddy Sundog69, my old faithful zombie slayer. We've been slaying zombies since 2011, all the way back to Keener to Toten in Black Ops 1, and that was the first zombie experience that got us into the game, and we've never stopped slaying since. But back in those days we were runners. We had to really grind out, and it was really long, really hard. But thankfully the zombies was getting easier, and you could camp a lot of maps when Black Ops 2 came out. So Black Ops 3 hasn't changed. Camping's got even easier again, and we're going to do a 1 to 40 strategy here. 40 is always the target. I'm sure we're going to try and do 40 on all maps, but I really can't see us getting 40 on all the maps. There's some of those maps that's really tough, like Verrückt or Shangri-La. There is no dog rounds or max ammo rounds in some maps, and that'll be really hard. Well, there's no dog rounds or max ammo rounds in this map, but this is the easiest map. If you're new to this game or noob, or if you just didn't, there's things you just don't know, you just don't play it that much, well, if you want to do a high strategy, this will be the easiest one to do it in. We've set up our gobblegums accordingly to this game. I've taken profit sharing just to really get things up and running quick, so that we could get this video done quick, because I'm sure it'll be a long video. There was loads of times at the start when we played that map that we used to hang down there and earth there and try and get as much points coming up, but now we just get straight up, because with the gobblegums these days in Black Ops 3, really points isn't really an issue in this game. I really didn't want the profit sharing so soon, but I took it anyway, because you know how the gobblegum can mess you around, that I mightn't get it for 10-15 waves, and so I've just taken it early. We'll probably not get anywhere near the points that you could get using profit sharing, but anyway, we're just really trying to get a couple of waves in quick here to get a few doors open and buy a wall gun, just so that we can go to the camping spot and really rank up those points. Pack a punch in this map's really hard, and my friend's got undead man walking. That really makes it really easy. My gobblegums in this game was profit sharing. I took unquenchable, but I really didn't need unquenchable. I only really wanted 5 perks in this game, but it didn't go to plan. I got downed on it, and I ended up playing the last 18 waves without jug, and it was really that easy that all I really needed was double tap and Widow's Wine. But I bought what do you call it, Deadshot Daiquiri, and I really didn't need that either, but I finished the game with 3 perks really. And my other gobblegums was Alchemical Antithesis, I think you call it. That's where when you run out of ammo, if you have like a dragon or something like that, you click the antithesis on, and instead of getting points, every 10 points that you would earn shooting, it'll give you a bullet to your gun. You can really fill the dragon or any of those guns, the ray guns, you can really fill those guns up super quick. It's really a great gobblegum, free gobblegum too. And we've taken max ammos as well, but I said to the friend during this game that we really don't even need to use those max ammos. Antithesis could really take us through. So I've had unquenchable and max ammo as my gobblegums, and I really didn't need them. And my other gobblegum was I'm feeling lucky. It was just another chance maybe where I could get a death machine or a max ammo, because there's no dog rounds in this, and I really thought that I would need those, but the antithesis was all I really needed. We're just staying here, staying close by, so both of us can get the full benefit of this profit sharing. That profit sharing, it works as You see the money signs there coming up on the screen. Well, that means my friend's close, and he's not even shooting anybody. Every kill I get, every point I get, he gets the same. If you look at the points there, he's not shooting. Look, the point, whatever I get, he gets. That's what profit sharing does. Really great perk if you're playing with 4 people. With double points on and profit sharing, everybody has mass amount of points with that. That's really great gobblegum. That's an ultra rare. And there's another thing too. Back in Black Ops 1, that guy was a nightmare there. He was easy to kill at the start, but as the waves went on, it was so tough. It got tougher and tougher, and you really couldn't camp with him in Black Ops 1. And see what he does there when he grabs you. He teleports you and to another location. If you're in the middle of a wave and he does that, there's many times you turn the corner and there he is standing there. He's so silent, all you can hear is a radio really, but if you're talking to your friend, you're not going to hear that. There's so many times where you turn a corner and that guy just catches you. And if you've got perks, well, when he grabs you and teleports you, he takes a perk off you. But you can get away from him there. I was trying to show my friend, now with no perks, you want to try this out. You have to rapidly hit X and jump backwards and pull backwards and rapidly hit X. You can escape him and save your perk. But thankfully in Black Ops 3, that guy, he's not the biggest worry anymore. He won't stop us camping. So we're just staying here. I've got like about 4.5 minutes left of my profit sharing where we bought a Cuda. It's the early waves. If profit sharing's really best used after round 5, I would say. But because I got it first, I just took it and really should have had way more points. I'm searching the locations for the hacker. It's not in those 2 locations there. You're going to need the hacker in this game too, especially if you want to pack a punch, because the excavator cuts off the 2 areas that takes you back to spawn. But if you watch all this strategy, you'll see how to combat that, and it'll really not trouble you. The zombies are so aggressive out here. Went red twice there. You don't see that too often in zombies. My friend, he really isn't shooting anyone. I told him, don't shoot, I'll get the points. It's more points for us all. He's just scoping them out, telling me where the zombies are. His gobblegums were really similar, except he took a fire sale and an undead man walking, and he took feeling lucky, or he took unquenchable. He didn't take feeling lucky, he took antithesis and max ammo. But you really need the fire sales, and you really need that undead man walking, and you'll really need antithesis. After that, you don't even need the max ammo. If you have plenty of max ammos, which I didn't, and my friend really didn't, so we really wanted to save those. But if you really wanted to make things faster and easier, and if you've got enough max ammos, well, you would take a max ammo. And see the perks there. They rotate those perks. Jug and speed's always back at spawn there. And that's, we went on the teleporter there, we went back to get our jug, and we'll go there again, then we'll get speed, and we'll come straight back again. And the other perk that you'll want to buy would be Mule Kick to get that third weapon, and double tap, very vital perk. help you kill the zombies a lot quicker, more powerful weapons, and puts out bullets a lot quicker. Makes the fire rate of your gun faster. The hacker's there just where I checked that wall there, and the other places, well, I knew it wasn't there on that wall. I think there's 6 locations. It's in that laboratory. We didn't get a lot of points with the profit sharing, but it really was enough just to get us started here.
Cold cerveza. Tastes like some kind of friggin' import, but it'll do.
Look, the beautiful cleaning flame.
The hacker's a really useful tool in this game. You could hack wall guns like that KN-44 if you like fighting in this area. You could hack that gun, and what that does when you hack that gun, when you buy that gun, ammo costs $7.50. Well, if you hack that gun, regular ammo will cost $4,500, which is pack-a-punch ammo. But whenever you hack it and change that price of the ammo, whenever you pack the KN-44, then, well, the ammo only costs $7.50 for a pack-a-punch ammo. The hacker's really great for things like that, so it is. But the only thing, you can't breathe if you're outside. If you're not in the buildings where the air is, you've got a limited time before you get down to, I think it's like 20 to 30 seconds or something like that. Don't take my word for it anyway. I never counted. I know where I'm going when I lift it, and when I'm passing through areas where there's no air, I know I've got enough time, so I never really time how long it is. You'll see me use the hacker on this a few times, just to take the excavator away from blocking the sun. If you're doing this strategy, you wanna get your fire sales. You wanna get your mule kick first, and you wanna try and get 3 good guns, and then you wanna build up like 20,000+ points, and you only really wanna go to pack-a-punch one time. It'll make things go a lot quicker, and the game it'll definitely not be as long, where if you're going up and down all the time, it really drags on. So we just really tried to be as efficient as possible, and that's a great gun, the Draken. Always look for the Draken when you're doing a good camping strategy, or even running. Great gun. I took the RPK as well. I would rather had a Dingo, but I wasn't going to waste too much time in the back, so I just took the RPK. And now for my third gun, I get a Locust. And when I got down, I lost that gun, and I was really raging because it's a really underrated gun. Everybody turns their nose up at the Locust. It's the most powerful gun in the game. It's just the fire rate's so slow. But I have the Locust maxed out ranking. I've got rapid fire on it and fast mags, and for a map like this, where when the excavator busts the dome, it takes gravity out of the dome, and it just makes the zombies really slow and makes the strategy so much easier. And the Locust, that is so powerful. If there's 4 or 5 zombies lined up, even in round 25 to 30, one bullet could kill like 5-6 zombies in a row. It's so powerful a weapon, and nobody really appreciates that gun, and I love it. There's maps where I'll just use it all the time. Like this map, I'll always use the Locust in this map.
Warning. Excavator Pi will cause decompression of
And the Giant's another map. That's the best map to use the Locust. If you're playing with 2 or 3 other players or one other player, the Locust will really do damage in that map, so it will. And yeah, that's not. I'm not even talking about a pack-a-punched. Wave 25, taking out 5-6 zombies by one bullet. If you pack-a-punch it, then that gun will do you up to 50, 60. It's so powerful. It might take 1 or 2 bullets in past round 50 or 45 or whatever, but see, once you get past 40 something anyway, RPK really struggles, and the Dingo really struggles after like 45, 46. That's the type of gun you want then, the Locust. If you really want to swap out those machine guns then for like a Locust, it's a real power weapon, so it is. I got good box pulls there anyway. I've got a Locust now, a Dragon, and an RPK, and I'm just telling my friend here, you do the shooting there. He wasn't as lucky in the box as me. He got Gershes, but he got a ray gun, but he's fed up using ray guns. We used ray guns all over the years. He wants a Dingo, he wants a Dragon, and he'll probably take the Mark II or the RPK. That's what he's after. I didn't even search for Gershes in this game. If they had given them to me, I would have been happy, but I got the QEDs instead, and they're very dangerous. You'll see why later in this game how dangerous those things are. They're really not great at all. But this is a strategy here. If you come into the dome, this door here, you see it up on the screen there, open door 1000. Well, do not open this door. If you don't open this door, this is the easiest camping and zombie history, in my opinion. I really don't like running anymore. Me and my friend, I think we played the race, it was called, back in the old days, back in World at War, and they remade it then remastered it in Black Ops 1, and you couldn't camp on those games in them days. Me and my friend used to run around. We played like 48 waves in the race one time, which is the Giant, and I think it took us 12 hours to do the 48 waves. We were just running around, and like we had the best LMGs pack-a-punched, and they were just running out of ammo in no time in the early stages of the wave, and then you would have to swap the gun out and buy a wall gun and just keep buying ammo all the time. It was so slow, the game. Really, we should have had a wall gun pack-a-punched, but thankfully now zombies you can camp, and we're never going to run again after those days. Anti-Feast is really great, common, free perk. I'm kind of annoyed in Black Ops 4 that it's not common no more now that it's upgraded, that you have to get it out of the machine. And if you have a wonder weapon and you have anti-feces, well, you'll realise that it's the greatest gobblegum in the game. Because all you do with anti-feces is, when you waste your ammo on the wonder weapon, say it's the wonder waff or the thunder gun, say you've got like one shot left in it, activate anti-feces and shoot that one shot at the zombies, and you'll get 10 points you'll get 1 bullet for every 10 points. Like if you shoot a thunder gun at 5 or 6 zombies, well you're getting like 200-300 odd points. You fill it up in one shot, really, and then you can go to your other gun like your Dragon and start shooting, and you just refill your guns. It's even better max ammo, because because you have your, it lasts for 1 minute, and you have your guns filled. You fill your guns and you've got like 30 seconds left then where it's just like 3 fire. That's really like max ammo and 3 fire together. And not only that, you've got 2 of them. You can activate it 2 times. Way more powerful than max ammo. But it's really hard to fill like a machine gun, like a Dingo or a RPK. Whereas the Draken's more powerful, or the Wonder Weapons are super powerful. You fill those guns in seconds. The weaker the gun, the harder it is to put ammo in the gun, so it is. Back in Black Ops 1, 2, we used to run around this dome. You used to could camp to like about 15, 16, and then it started getting tough and you had to start running. And me and my friend always had the target at, well, we didn't even have a target in those days, we just wanted to see how far we could go. And I remember us running 30, like 32, 33 waves running around this dome. And it was super tough, so it was. The zombies just were bullet sponges. The game was hours and hours long. There you see I threw a QAD and it spawned a gun and I took a little bit of damage. Well, that's not the word. Back in Black Ops 1, that gun used to down you, so it did if it shot you. I'm glad now that it only gives you a tiny bit of damage. But you'll see the worst effect that QADs can do. They can teleport you to an area during the wave, and you really don't want that. But this is a strategy here. Look how easy it is. If you have to reload, well, all you have to do is just walk away from the zombies. The fastest a zombie could run in Black Ops 3, you don't have to sprint to get away from him. All you have to do is move, and he can't catch you if you're moving. You see I'm sprinting there now, but see when I'm moving like that, that's all you have to do with zombies. He can't catch you when you just keep moving. If he's hitting you, give it a little bit of sprint just to give it a little bit of distance, and then just keep moving. He can't catch you. That strategy at that door there, if you don't have speed coil and you have to reload, well, you move away from the zombie, just keep walking until you reload and go back and start shooting again. My buddy's low on the fire sales, so he's just hitting the box regular here. We really want to save those for doing 1-40s and other maps. See the Gersh there, they're like the monkeys. I think they're out of Ghostbusters, but the thing the Ghostbusters used to throw down, that they were called Gershes, that sucked the ghosts in. I don't know why they called them Gershes in this game. The 2 maps which has Gershes is the Moon and Ascension. But this is a strategy here. Look at the line of sight you have here. I know they come 2 ways. They come from straight ahead or around that corner to the right. And you get a ground spawner there. You'll see them coming out of the ground every once in a while, but not too often. If you really back up to the door, you've really got some distance away from the zombies. But if you're camping enemy, you never go straight back to the wall. You stay up close to the zombies, because when you have to reload, all you have to do is walk back and reload, and then push the zombies back out again. Whereas if you're up against the wall and the zombies coming in and you have to reload, well, you can't back up and the zombies is coming and trapping you, so You should always stay a bit forward, and when you have to reload, then you've got ground to whack back and reload, and you, as long as you just keep moving back, the zombie can't catch you. So the strategy we had in this here was try and get enough points, get the doors open, get to this area of the dome, get my friend to get the fire sales in, keep the last zombie, whoever's at the most easiest box to access, which is me. I kept the zombie, and just get the guns in peace. You don't want to be hitting your fire sales during the middle of a wave or anything. And the best way to use your fire sales in Black Ops 3, you get 3 fire sales for that gobble gun, is don't just activate one and take it and hit the box, because it only lasts like about 15-20 seconds. Get all 3 fire sales out and take all 3 at once, and the fire sale you'll get about 15 pulls out of the box. It really stays on for well over a minute. It's always, when you're using the fire sale, always just activate the 3 of them. Don't take one, get the 3 out, spawn the 3 fire sales and then take it. Well, my friend had the fire sales here. I couldn't really show you, but that's what you do. You don't take one fire sale, you get all 3 out and then take all 3. Because it's the same thing really, and you'll get more time because the box doesn't disappear. Whereas if you get one out and then get like 4 goes and then the box goes, when you get the next fire sale, the box has to spawn and you have to wait for it to spawn in. You just get all 3 fire sales out. This game lasted 2 hours and 5 minutes or something like that, so I've trimmed a bit of it out. I didn't trim out the bits where I've got downed or anything to try and fool anybody. I've kept those bits in. I just trimmed out the bits where we're like in wave 32, we kill the zombies. Wave 33, the exact same thing. We just keep doing the same thing till we reach our target. So I've taken some of that out just to make the video quicker. But everything I've recorded here, I'm showing you everything that we've done to getting set up and everything that's new. I just cut out the repetitiveness on it, that you really didn't miss nothing. You have so much room on this map. See, spawning perks there, you have no problem running out and getting those perks there. Just making most of the points here now. I've got another profit sharing on. Look at our points now this time, and I've only have it on like 2 minutes. And with double points and insta kill, I'm getting 260 for every stab, and my friend's getting 260 because of the profit sharing. We just tried to do everything super efficient. We're going to get enough points so that when we go back down to Earth again through the teleporter, those perks rotate. Jug and Speed Cola rotates every time you go up and down from Earth to the moon. So we really had to go down twice. We went down already and we got our jug, and then we came back and we bought Mule Cake, and then we got the profit share and we just built up the points. And we're going to get enough points now. He's going to get his guns. We're going to buy double tap, and we're going to go back to Earth, and we're going to buy Speed Cola, and we're going to pack all our guns and double pack them to give that extra effect, like turned and fireworks and all. We probably really didn't need any more points than this. Like about 25,000. That was really enough there. I had only more perks to get, which was 5,000. And then 3 guns to pack, 15,000. And then I have 7,500 here now, so that would have been free attachment or free double packs then for my gun. It cost 2,500 then to get your gun double packed. But you mightn't like the one that they give you, so you may want to redo it again and get a different one. See, the QAD spawned me in a different area, and it done the same to my friend. I forgot I had my helmet off and I was choking for the air there. That's the guy there, you want to watch him. Listen out for that radio. If you turn a corner and he'll grab you and take a perk off you. And I couldn't go back to base that other way. That's why I'm going this way, because the excavator was like 60 seconds away. You heard the person say there. I was so lucky. Had that excavator started working in this part of the map, I was trapped back at spawn. I couldn't get past those 2 excavators without the hacker. So I kinda got lucky there. Now the hacker, it's on the right hand side there where double tap is, and it's over to my left now. You see me going looking for it. It's not there. It's not there. Or I think it's here. It's not there either. On my right side here now, where that flag is, not there. Behind that desk there, sitting on that blue rail, not there. And then the last 2 places, to the right, dead shot, it's not there. And that place there I was looking at, I think I passed it. It's in one of those first rooms where double tap was. Now that excavator's working in that tunnel 6 or tunnel 11, the both of them, we're really trapped now in this part of the map. We can't go back to spawn. The only way we can do it is grab the hacker, have your friend on the teleporter, because you have not got no helmet, no air, you're choking for air, and you really need to get to that teleporter, and your friend really needs to be there ready to go. And that's what he done. You'll see now whenever I decide to get the hacker. There's a bit of time left in the profit sharing, so we'll do another wave here. Because I know I'm not going to like the there's a lot of those attachments, the double pack attachments, I don't like. Thunderwall, I really don't like Thunderwall. It's kind of like the Thunder Gun, but just not as effective. Deadwire's not bad. A lot of people like Deadwire, but not for me. My 2 favourite is Turned and Fireworks. And the flame one, what is it you call that? It's like Burned Out. Well, that's the only one that can give you perks, but I don't like that. I just always go for Turned and Fireworks. They're the most powerful. So I want a little bit more cash here just to make sure that I've got Turned and Fireworks in both guns. If you don't have profit sharing or anything like that, and you don't have anywhere near the points that we have, but we have 17, well, this dragon here really can hold its own up into round 30, no problem. And a dingo, A dingo can really hold its own up to around 25. Or even if you have assault rifles like a HVK or Man o' War, they can hold their own under the 20s. If you don't have profit sharing, you'll still get 20 plus odd thousand using any of those guns. It's really not a vital perk. We just took it, you know, like for just to speed things up, just. And that's the locust I'm using there. It's the gun everybody hits. And just aim at the waist up, and it just puts them down, even at this stage of the game. Maybe around 25, 26, you'll probably need a headshot, the one shot a zombie then. But whoever's in a direct line behind that zombie will also get headshotted as well. So we've got enough points now. This is where we're going now. Back to Earth now. And this is the best plan here. I'm going to get my friend to stay on that teleporter. Or now he has to go to the box. I'm telling him, go to the box, get yourself the right gun first. I'll keep the zombie. If you're playing along with somebody, this is the only way to go. I know you could be a big man and just run around in the middle of the wave, and it can be done. When you play with four, you don't always have the same amount of zombies after you. Sometimes 10 zombies could be after one other player, and maybe only 2 or 3 could be coming to you. You could really just run around by your guns that way. But when you're playing with one or two people, you really need to leave a zombie if you want to do stuff. If you want to get perks or guns, you really need to do it at the end of the wave. You know when it's the last zombie because he goes into super sprint. When you kill, keep killing. If you always see 2 zombies, keep killing one until you see one. And if another one comes, just keep killing until there's one left. Here now I'm looking for the hacker. You search this laboratory here. This is where the hacker bees. There, I got the hacker. Well, I didn't lift it, but it replaces your helmet. But there's air in this building. As long as you have the power on, you'll not die. I'm telling my friend there, he said, I'll use the ray gun. It doesn't matter, one ahead. He didn't really want that. I says, look, I don't mind keeping the zombie. Put that ray gun in the box, speed things up. Try and get yourself a good gun. There's the box out there. And he didn't argue with me. You see there, I'm not even sprinting. Look, I'm just walking. If he hits you, sprint a wee bit on just to get a little bit of distance from him. But that's as fast as a zombie will ever get there. And that's all you have to do here to keep away. Just keep walking. Just don't get caught up in corners. Keep going around things. It's really not that hard once you figure that out. And thankfully now with Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4, you don't have to run on zombies anymore. I don't know why my video keeps skipping on like that. Every video I upload always skips on like that. You see, look, it looks like if he's Olympic athlete there running, coming after me, but I'm just moseying along here, and he's not even, well, he hits me a wee bit there, and every time he hits you just sprint on a little bit to recover. And I told my friend, get that undead man walking, really vital if we're going down the Pack-a-Punch, because this place is mental. Even in wave 1 it's mental down there. They just keep getting super fast, the zombies. So that's the time where you need the undead man walking for 4 minutes. In Black Ops 3, undead man walking slows all zombies down to shambling speed, which is wave 1 speed. Just makes things so much easier. There we get our 4th perks now, which is Speed Cola.
Oh, the
And with
Russian
this hacker that I've got here, you hack the pack-a-punch machine like this here. It closes the cage, keeps all the zombies out. I think it gives you like about 30 to 40 seconds, I'm not sure, didn't count it.
make shall shake the very walls of reality.
The dogs, it doesn't slow the dogs down, but same as monkeys or gershes, you throw a monkey or a gersh, the dog won't go to that. Only zombies get slowed down with undead man walking, and only zombies that get attracted to monkeys or gershes. So you gotta keep an eye out for dogs. If you hear the dogs, you gotta always kill the dogs. And there's the gate open. Well, I don't even think that was 45 seconds. 30 seconds at the most there, I would say. I'm just clearing out the zombies here. I'm gonna go on now and let my friend pack his guns. Tell him to get inside the cage behind me.
Oh, I love the looks of this.
He's coming in behind me now. Here now, I'm just checking to see if he's there.
Crying out loud.
But he went ahead and put his gun in.
This is gonna get messy.
That undead man walking just makes things so much easier down here. And there, we have them locked out again now. You can pack away in peace.
Nikolai. That dude's reeking. I don't think he's kidding about
But this is where I get down now on the way back. And this is, I don't care how good a zombie player you are. Anybody who plays this map here, this area of the map, you do not want to be going through this area of the map during the wave.
I'm about to
The
break
Nova crawlers spawn in this location where I get downed. So many people gets down in this area, and there was one mistake. My friend didn't know. He thinks that when we come back from Earth here, that they go back to the moon, that it's a new round or something. But that last zombie that we left, when we left the moon, he's still up at the moon, so he is. And when you go back, that one zombie will still be there. And my friend killed him by accident, and he hadn't got no gershes to throw. I said it to him before I got down. I says, this is a real bad place to be going through here. I have no gershes, he says. I says, well, come on, hurry, let's go. Get right behind me. He says, I'm right there, and then you'll see how quick I'll go down.
More upgraded than before.
So always, if you've got the undead man walking here, and you get all this done, just don't kill the last zombie when you come back. If you've got Widow's Wine perk, throw away your grenades. That way you'll definitely not kill him. It's only one zombie, just move away from him. And there, this is what else you'll have to do with the hacker. Those green things, that's the excavators, that blocks you off in the map where you can't go back to spawn. So I'm knocking these off now so that we're not stuck back at spawn. That's the 2 ways that's blocked off. I knocked them off, and I'm taking the suit back again. And see there, he killed the zombie. He thought that was a new wave. It's 50-50 that this area here, there's times you can make it through it, but there's so many times I remember loads of people getting down there and me getting down loads of times. Like, I don't have no trouble going through here with any of my guns that I've got. Wave 18, I have no trouble. There's so much room, I can see everything. But it's this staircase. You really don't want to be killing the last zombie once you're going down to pack-a-punch there. That's why we built up all those points there. This is it here. That's why I'm throwing the QAD up there. I know it's mental there. Those Nova crawlers, they explode, and when the zombies hit me from behind, I'm just telling my friend here, go on, stay safe, keep the game going. I don't care if I go out, I'll get new guns again. But he got a bomb, so he's got me back in again. And I lost me locust. I'm telling you, if you're going to pack a punch, keep one zombie and do not kill him on the way back, and that won't happen. And you only really want to go to pack a punch twice. You really want to go to get the first perk that's there, and then the second time you go down it'll change to either jug or speed cola, whatever you're missing. Pack a punch your guns then and buy that perk then, and don't ever go back to pack a punch again. You're just here then for the rest of the game. I was really annoyed. I was really looking forward to using the locust. That was what annoyed me most. I wasn't stressing that the game's gonna mess up. I knew that we'd still make 40 no problem. Well, I didn't even. There's no way I'm going back down the earth again through the teleporter to get jug. I said I don't need jug. I'll buy Widow's Wine and I'll buy double tap, and that's all I need really. Because that Widow's Wine grenades, you'll not take damage with that. Once a zombie hits you, it takes a grenade off and it slows them down. I don't know why I was taking unquenchable, because there's no way I was ever going to buy that many perks. There were no need for stamina up really. Or a revive. You don't need stamina up or a revive for this strategy. And I didn't even want to buy meal cake because I wasn't going back to pack a punch again. I didn't want a gun that wasn't powerful enough. So I said I'll just... It's so easy, this strategy. As long as that door's closed behind, we'll manage. Anti-feces is all I really need. I was trying to keep a zombie there so I could go and buy double tap and Widow's Wine, but because you'll really need double tap. It's the most vital perk in the game. And the excavator hasn't even worked on the dome yet. I don't know what's going on. 20 waves and it hasn't even touched the dome yet. Normally you do that, it's always working on the dome super early. You'll see the change in the game. The zombies are mad here, they're coming running mad here. Wait do you see what happens when the excavator busts the dome? The only real bad thing that comes out of the excavator busting this dome is you can't take off your helmet because there's no air in the place. And you can't bring the hacker in here. It's just really tedious. If you use the hacker instead of the helmet and you're in here, you're safe, you've got air. Every time the excavator threatens the dome, it means you have to go back to spawn and you gotta switch it off. It gives you £1,000, but it's just, you get fed up doing it so many times, so we just prepared to let it bust the dome. The hacker is really useful if you need a max ammo. You've got a hacker. If you get like a an insta-kill, double points, fire sale, or a carpenter or anything like that. If you've got 5,000 points, you get the hacker out, you can change that perk into a max ammo. You can change any perk drop into a max ammo with the hacker. But with anti-faces, I said, look, I don't really want to be going back to spawning and turning that dome excavator off all the time, so we don't really need the ammo.
Without the bullets, I cannot kill.
At least I've had my Dragon anyway with turned. The Dragon was my best gun anyway, so I'm glad I kept that. I'm telling you, you watch these zombies. Look at them now, the way they're coming running like an Olympic athlete. So fast coming and run towards you. What do you see when the excavator busts the dome? How easy and how it does make the game longer, but it just makes it so much easier. Yeah, it's not a problem anyway. Those fast zombies standing here. I've got loads of room I can back up to reload it. It's just such a great strategy as long as you don't open that door behind. And the other side of that door, in case you don't know where that is, and the other side of that door there is where Deadshot is. So for future reference, if you see Deadshot, if you're looking at the Deadshot machine, to your left is that door. Do not open that door. You want to go out the other door and go out through outside and go out past the teleporter and come in the other. There's two doors in the dome. You want to come in the other door. See where those zombies are? Well, there's a door down around the corner to the left there. You come around that corner where them zombies are coming now, and you come up this way. So if you're in that building and you think it's a different door, well, don't open that door to the left of Deadshot Daiquiri. That's that door behind us. I'm out of ammo here. I'm telling my friend, could you shoot these guys? I don't really care anyway because I don't have no perks. I'm gonna go at the end of this wave and I'm gonna get double tap and Widow's Wine. Widow's Wine will be, it's the next best thing to jug. I had 3 downs in this game. I know if I'd played this game another 10 times that I wouldn't get down playing it. Well, you can always get down in zombies. But standing here where I am now with guns fighting, there's no way you would get down with Jug here. As long as you've got the right guns, you know the guns that you're going for. To do the high strategy, you always want the Dragon. You always want the Dingo. Depending what map you play, you would always take a Haymaker or a Bresci shotguns. They're great guns, pack a punch. They'll serve you well up into round 30, 32, 33, and then they start to struggle. But the Dingo, the RPK, and even the Gargan, if you've got all the attachments on it, the rapid fire and all that on it, that's not a bad gun either. a dragon, the ray guns, or whatever wonder weapon of the guns. That's, you don't want to start your strategy until you get all those guns. There's just no point having a assault rifle for a high range strategy unless you've got ammo. You can buy the ammo off the wall, because you're just going to keep running out of ammo all the time. The regular ray gun, good. The Mark II, good, even better. And the Dingo, forget about the BRM. The BRM's, it's good at the start and all, loads ammo and all, but it starts to struggle before round 30. Round 30, the BRM really starts to struggle. I would class that the worst LMG. Dingo, we never take dredges, but the dredge is a good gun too. If you haven't got a lot of points and you really want to do the strategy quick, well, if you get a dredge, well, hang on to a dredge. A dredge is good too. But you should always aim for the dragon. My friend got the microwave gun in this game, and I told him keep it. He says he doesn't like it. He just gets fed up using it. So he put it back, and I would have took it. If I had got it, I would have took it. But we didn't need it. The dragon and the RPK, Dingo, and I took the locust. I wouldn't always take the locust for all maps. There are only 1 or 2 maps that I would take a locust. Nectar and Totem, the Moon, and the Giant would really be the only maps that I would take a locust. But you'll always want the Dingo and the Dragon and Ray Gun or whatever wonder weapon, whatever map will. Sometimes it's the Thunder Gun, sometimes it's the Squad Gun that's in Revelations or Shadows of Evil, or it's the Wonder Waff. The Wonder Waff's in it's in the Giant, and it's also in I can't remember what other map it's in. The Thunder Gun's in most maps. It's in Kino, it's in Ascension, it's in Nectar and Totem. The Wonder Waff's also in Verrucht. Those are the guns that you want. The Wonder Weapon, the Rays, the Dragons, the Dingos. And if you don't get a Dingo, an RPK or a Dredge. I still don't know why we're doing another wave here without getting perks. This is where the game gets repetitive now. You're trying to do the last 16 waves and it's really just the same thing over and over. Do you get your target? 30 was always a good target of mine, but since Black Ops 2, the waves definitely aren't as long, the zombies aren't as tougher. We stretch it out now to 40, because you could probably do 40 waves a lot quicker than what you could do 30 back in those days, so it's always 40 is a good enough decent target. You could do 40 waves in certain maps, depending on how efficient you are. You could do 40 waves in less than an hour and a half, like, easily. And anyway, that's the end of this video here, so you'll see now when I get set up again, it's still super easy.